Keegan here. How are you all today? Hey Punksy, hey Shabane, hey Mame, hey West Virginia Holler Girl, hey Amanda Carroll, hey Maria, Johnny, Skittles, hey Connie, Miss Punksy. I think I already said hi to you, Punksy. Hey Truth Teller, Cool Gamer, Crime Story, Diva, hey Wolfie, Sinful Butterfly, MK. Let's see. Hey Tia. How are you guys? Well, there's, a lot and not a lot happening all at the same time. So I definitely knew I had to come on here today and talk to you guys. Hey, Jan, I'm pretty good. I spent the day, so last week was really busy for me. So today I kind of have spent the day cleaning and getting organized. I went to the grocery store. And I listened to some of the jury selection with Leticia. But we're going to go through some of the stuff that's came out from that. I'm going to go through some court reporters that are there. Hey, Stacy. Also, Keegan Kline he did request a hearing to change his plea. It looks like he is going to plead guilty, and I'm going to show you guys something of that. And then I thought we'll go through and look at some of the latest headlines. Sorry, I know that was so loud. I scooted my chair. Just hang out. So I'm happy to be here to hang out with you guys. I hope you're happy to be here. Hey, headphones, Mrs. O. Hey, Adrian. Hey, beautiful Roz. Let's see. Hey, Vicky. I almost called you Vic. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Alibi. Thanks for the invite via notification. Well, thank you for being here. I am so looking forward. Well, actually, first, let me start with this. Yesterday, I did a live on my second channel with Yes, Truth Teller. Yes, that's what it appears. I mean, they requested it. He was just about to go to trial. I'm going to show you. I'll pull up the latest on Twitter and show you exactly. So yesterday, I did a live on my second channel with Melissa and Rena, and that is like everything but true crime channel. We talk about lots of different stuff over there. After that, I went on Truth Teller's channel, and we were up until like 1 a.m. doing Sarah Boone's interrogation, but oh my God, it's so entertaining. I was so tired, and there were moments there where I fell asleep for a second. Thank God I was muted. I fell asleep, I started to fall asleep like twice. I had to get up and walk around a little bit, but I kept wanting to get off and just join in chat, but I couldn't because it was too entertaining, and she's just insane. She's absolute. I just cannot get over her. That case is horrific. If you guys missed that, though, definitely go check it out because it was really fun. Hey, David. Arrived late. Better late than never. Yeah, Connie, I have a second channel. I do some conspiracy-ish type stuff. Also just interesting stuff that's educational. Melissa has helped me. We've done a series over there on UFOs and aliens. I've done some celebrity fashion, celebrity drama stuff, which I might dabble in that a little bit more too. And sometimes I just vent about life and how and what I have going on or whatever, or things that I see on YouTube that drive me insane or whatever. So yeah. With your accidental F, I know. I've accidentally commented in a few chats. That's true. Let's see. The second channel, Woofy, will you drop the link? It's called, oh, there it is right above you. Jana dropped it. Thank you, Jana. Real Talk with Alex. Hey, Gail. Hey, Lips. Hey, Glenjamin. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen. Hey, Ethel. My God, I can't get over Sarah Boone. It is really upsetting when you know that she's only facing up to 30 years, period. Just because it was so cruel and she's so full of SHIT, which, I mean, I don't know why I didn't just say it, but yeah, she's full of it. Hey, Lori, good to see you. So yeah, I don't know. I'm also I need to do something with my channel. So and the second channel. I have way too many wrenches here, not enough over there. I don't have like a group where I have everybody who's wrenched where I can communicate quickly with everyone. I'm going to be changing some things. I just haven't decided how yet, but just I'll let you guys know. So, anyways, this guy, Dan Beatty from KRDO, he is there and he's talking about what's happening in the process of today, the picking a jury. There are some parts that I found really interesting. I didn't watch through it all, but I thought we could talk through some of these. So, this is the judge's order to 20 potential jurors. You can tell the family they may be on the jury for Leticia Stauch. You can ask for family for help in avoiding the news. Do not discuss the case details with anyone. Do not listen to any opinions on the case. They're hoping to reach a group of 110 potential jurors before the next step in the selection process. The plan is they come together on April 3rd to pick the final 18. It is possible they will not have projected jurors by April 3rd. Oh, God. So 20 potential jurors asked to stay, 12 more dismissed. Defense asked jurors, is guilty. Listen, this was kind of interesting. Defense asked jurors, is guilty by reason of insanity a BS excuse? Multiple jurors agree that insanity is used as an excuse for their actions. Letecia pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity for Gannon's murder. 20 potential jurors were asked to stay. Okay. So anyways, my question with this is, can the defense say so the defense can, if they want people off, they get like everybody's, I don't know. It's very confusing to me, but I know the defense can make people leave if they don't think they should be on the jury. So that's basically why they asked that. We're going to just scroll up to the very beginning. Hold on. Let's see. They talk about work schedules and stuff. Okay, prior to the first potential jury members walking into the courtroom, Leticia Stauch was smiling as she was speaking with one of her defense attorneys. Since they came in, Stauch has been looking away from all the potential jurors, covering her face with her hair. I am so glad she has to be there, you guys, because she has not showed up so many times. Oh my gosh, thank you, Jerry. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Hey, Bren, has anyone here ever served as a juror? Ooh. Vicky, interesting. I don't understand not guilty by reason of insanity. Let me look it up because I don't really either. What does not guilty by reason of insanity like? Okay. A closer look at the insanity defense in Colorado. The meaning of insanity in Colorado: to be found not guilty by reason of insanity, you must have been so mentally ill at the time of the crime that you couldn't tell right from wrong. The court could also allow this defense if the defendant could argue that they knew their behavior was criminal, but they lacked the capacity to control it. Let me click on this for a minute and see if we can. In Colorado, even if you committed a crime, the judge can give the verdict of not guilty by reason of insanity. In other cases, the court might alter the sentencing if you can prove that you were mentally impaired while committing the crime. To be found not guilty by reason of insanity, you must have been that's what we just read. You must have been so mentally ill at the time you couldn't tell right from wrong. And then you could know it was criminal but lack capacity to control it. This is called irresistible impulse. For this defense to be successful, the defendant and their criminal defense team have to prove without a doubt that mental impairment led to the crime. This can be done through a mental health evaluation from a psychologist or psychiatrist. The prosecution can also order their own, which they've ordered several. She's been found competent or not insane twice. So I'll be curious to see what the experts the defense hired have to say. I learned a lot. It was an assault case. That's so cool, Vicky. Remember, Letecia has to act batshit crazy for her insane defense. Yep. Hey, butterfly kisses. It varies state to state, right? This is particularly just for Colorado. Body found in West Virginia. Rugby star missing about a year ago. Oh, wow, Mame. You did that? You were on that jury? Oh, Bieber. That's the only defense she has because they have a mountain of evidence. Yes, they do. Oh my gosh, Bieber, I've missed you. Good to see you. I'm so happy to see you. Nora's grandma. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Jerry. Your love for your family and your history with what you've overcome makes you one of my favorite YouTubers to root for. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a ton. I really do. You guys are the best. I think we're pretty much done on this. We can go back to we know how the court tests for it. The first approach is general mental illness. And the second is mental illness is specific intent in crimes. These are crimes where there's a clear intent to do harm. Okay, well, we're going to switch back over. Judge Werner asked about reasons of disqualification related to Leticia Stauch, no hands, legal issues with the defendant, no hands. So, like, if anybody knows Letecia, that kind of thing. Reasons for potential bias. 39 potential jurors were dismissed when they were asked if they've seen a lot of media coverage or if they have strong opinions when it comes to crimes against children. That'd be pretty hard to say no, right? Do you have strong opinions about crimes against children? Or, oh my God, if you don't, then I don't know. That's crazy to me. Several people knew people on the witness list. One juror says they knew an investigator on a personal level. Another knows a forensic nurse, and a third worked with a detective's wife. Michael Allen is now detailing a brief description of their case against Leticia Stauch to the remaining jurors. Allen provided details as to how 11-year-old Gannon died. Stab wounds, gunshot wound. Hold on one second, you guys. Sorry, they came out to the garage to get the bike, this little electric bike. Okay. So, Allen provided details of how Gannon passed away. Stab wounds, gunshot wounds, multiple gunshot wounds, remains driven across the country and dumped off the side of a bridge. The defense gave a brief speech as well, stating there's no reasonable explanation for why Letecia would have done this, calling her a loving stepmom to Gannon. Judge Werner, can you hold the prosecution to their burden of proof? Did Letecia kill Gannon beyond a reasonable doubt? Was Letecia sane beyond a reasonable doubt at the time of the killing? Interesting. Hey, crazy mama. Hey, Dave. Oh, Jan, good. I like to sit outside. I love the birds too. Hey, Care. Hey, Mars. I had to go to work today and the jury was picked. Well, it's going to be a while, but I love you. I don't want to interrupt. I will make it public. I do need prayers, massive, major prayers for healing, justice, and clarification. And I miss you. Thank you so much for being so good to me. Being good to me. I love you, Bieber. And yes, I want send all the good energy, prayers, the love, because she definitely does need it right now. Hey, Amber. I'm late. Had to finish watching. Oh, so you were watching it. We're going through the tweets. I watched some of it, but I'll be honest, not much, By midday, more than half of the potential jurors have been let go at this point for the first jury pool. Michael Allen speaking to potential jurors, asking questions about how jurors interpret bias. He's saying he's looking for a good juror for this case in particular. He asked potential jurors if they can put media information they've previously consumed on this case to the side. Several jurors said that they could. I would love to be on that jury, even though I wouldn't be right because I'm definitely biased. While speaking to potential jurors, the district attorney was about to compare Stauch to the Aurora mass shooter case. Defense immediately objected to that characterization. After a brief discussion with Judge Werner, Allen moved off from discussing the Aurora shooter. Now he's talking about motive and how in Colorado, proving motive isn't required to obtain a conviction. Multiple potential jurors said that's not inconceivable. Prosecution is done. Now it's the defense turn. Potential juror told the defense she is from Fountain and a part of the Facebook group Find Gannon. She remembers keeping an eye out for Gannon back in the early 2020 before his remains were found in Florida. Potential juror said, "We were all looking for the kiddo." Defense is discussing the brutal evidence in this case. Can potential jurors handle observing autopsy results or autopsy photos of a decomposing 11-year-old child? Oh my God. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Ava. Was she able to enter a plea of insanity? I thought that was left up to the prosecution if they feel a defendant isn't sane enough to stand a trial. Okay, so Nora, like in Idaho, it's if they're not sane, if they're not competent and they can't be a part of their own defense, then they will not even have trial. They'll wait until they're competent. In Colorado, they will have a trial, but it is a potential defense. So she pled not guilty by reason of insanity. So that is going to be her defense. And like I read a few minutes ago, that could, it could lead to a lighter sentence. It could lead to her being found not guilty because they think she did it, but they find her not guilty because of her mental health. They think that let me find. To be found not guilty by reason of insanity, you must have been so mentally ill at the time of the crime that you couldn't tell right from wrong. The court could also allow this defense if the defendant could argue that they knew their behavior was criminal, but they lacked the capacity to control it. This is called irresistible impulse. Tiffany, yeah, definitely. They wouldn't choose me either. Oh my gosh, I did that again, bringing okay. Hey, Selena. Hey, Destiny. She didn't look nuts in the interview with her back to the camera. No, she was pretty planning and conniving. And to me, like a person who's truly insane wouldn't be really trying to get away with it. They would just do it. And they wouldn't be thinking of ways to cover it up and that kind of stuff. She knew it was wrong. If she didn't, she wouldn't have covered it up. Exactly. Thank you, Selena, for subscribing. I was shocked to hear that insanity plea. Didn't she pass at least 2 tests saying she's not insane? Yes, she did. And there's another one that the defense had done. There was a third one. I do not know the results of that. But yep, there were 2 competency or, 2. It's not competency. That's different. It's confusing state to state, but there were 2 exams done and she was found to be sane. I'll just say that. I call it irresistible bullshit. The talking peanut butter was pretty nutty though. Vicky. I love crunchy peanut butter. I hope not. She's guilty. She needs to be accountable. Yeah, that's where I am. I mean, I think anybody who kills somebody is a little bit, they have mental health issues, right? If you kill anybody, you do. And then if you kill a child, and then yeah, so I think everybody who does that has to be messed up in the head a little bit, right? That's completely abnormal. And to try to, and then if you do that and try to cover it up, that's even, I don't know. I just think that that doesn't mean you shouldn't get, that's just pure evil and you should be held responsible. I think that probably serial killers have mental illness. Do you think Jeffrey Dahmer didn't have mental illness? He enjoyed eating people's brains and bodies and stuff like that. He was sick in the head, but he still is evil and deserves to be in prison. That's kind of where I am with that. But I'm not in chat. What does that mean? You look like you're in chat to me. Killing a child is one of the worst crimes imaginable. I agree. Wish Colorado had the death penalty. You know what, Chica? Technically, Leticia Stauch qualifies for the death penalty. She does, because I looked this up just a couple of weeks ago. Because they made it, it's like any case up until a certain date. It's like June of 2020 or something. And this happened in January of that year. So she does technically qualify. They could seek the death penalty. They're not going to. And also, do they actually even put anyone to death in Colorado now? I don't know. I just don't think they would, but hey, Wilby. Dahmer was thrown all the way off. Yeah. Look at Sarah Boone. You cannot tell me that she is like sane. That girl is not sane. However, she still deserves to go, pay the piper. Oh, I'm supposed to be working. What, Amanda? Fried peanut butter jelly sandwich? I have never heard of that in my life. Hey, Amanda. Good to see you. She should get the death penalty for the way she killed him. I mean, hell, I didn't know until just today as we're going through this. Multiple gunshots? What did she do? What in the hell? Multiple stab wounds, multiple gunshots, and there was blunt force trauma, which God only knows. So that was the end of that thread. Let me see if there's anything else. We kind of saw all of that. Okay, now we can get into, I don't know. I'll be watching this. Definitely. Oh, yes. Before we move on to Keegan Kline, let me just tell you guys. I will be doing a daily recap of the trial. So I know a lot of people like to stream it, and I was going to stream it initially. That was my thought because I don't know. I kind of had been streaming every other, like when the pretrial hearing, they didn't have cameras in there, but they had reporters that were live tweeting. So I was in there, or I was like following along on Twitter and streaming what happened. But Jin Lu, she loves to do the trial. So she's going to stream it. I'm going to watch there. And then every day when it's over, so I'm thinking probably it's going to happen around 8 p.m. Eastern, because the trial might go until 6 o'clock Colorado time. But at 8 p.m. Eastern, every single day, I want to do a little recap. And it won't necessarily be long. It might be like 8 to 9. Because I know like Melissa's covering it. I don't think Truth Teller was covering it. Brittany's covering it. Kelly's covering it. CDT. So there are a lot of channels like in this little part of the community covering it. And I don't want to do what somebody else is doing. So I want to do, you know what I mean? I just want to find my own way to make it unique and for us to talk about what happens. I'm from Colorado Springs. If I was there, I'd be in person watching it. Oh my God, Chica. I would love that. Oh, yay, crazy mama. Okay. Well, good. Then we'll hang out every day after for a little bit and talk about, because because I know other creators are probably going to do, I don't know how they're going to approach it. We'll have to see. There's probably other people who will stream it as well. I don't know if, I don't know who's planning on it, but yeah. Fried peanut butter and jelly banana with milk. I love recap videos. It's hard to listen all day long. Yeah, it really is. And I don't know. I just think even if you do listen all day long, you still can enjoy the recap. Or if you don't, you can enjoy the recap. You know what I mean? So it kind of work for everybody. It is going to be live streamed, Amber. Yep. If the laundry petita try, oh my God, Jana, that will be so freaking awesome. You should come on. We could do like a segment where you come on and talk about what you see there. That would be so cool. Oh, Teresa's covering it. I can't believe I forgot her. And see, that's just creators in this little corner of the community. You know, there's a ton of outside Mail. I won't be surprised if, what's her name? The lawyer. Like, there's going to be a lot of people talking about it. But I'm just strictly referring to people in our little community. We have Jinlu, Melissa, Teresa, Brittany, me. Yeah, everybody, a lot of channels. And I figure more will pick it up too. So it will be video, I think, Amanda. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Emily D. Baker, yes. Hey, I like her. She's really smart and she's funny too. I haven't watched her for a while, but I've watched her like through the Tati situation. Hey, Trina. I think it's actually really cool when like all these channels, because I know a lot of us share the same audience, and for some reason, like, you would think the more that something's talked about, then people would lose interest, but they really don't. It almost helps them like want to talk about it more and makes more people interested. It's really cool. And everybody has their own way of like approaching a case. So, okay. Now we're going to move on to Keegan Kline. Now, I know a lot of you guys, I've been following Delphi, but I'm not as closely as other cases. I've done videos on it. I had a friend who went there and she came on and talked about it. And actually, yeah, we've had some really great lives over here about Delphi. But today, Keegan Kline. Okay, let me find an article instead of me trying to tell you, because there's a lot of people tweeting about it, because when I had pulled it up a little bit ago, well, no, there's not a lot. There's only a couple new ones since then. We'll just click this one. There's a few new tweets about it. So, lawyers for Keegan Kline, the man linked to Delphi murders investigation, request change of plea hearing in child exploitation case. Now, I think that they've pretty much told us that there are other people beside Richard, you know? So, I live in Indiana. Interesting. I'm going to Keegan Kline's trial. Well, Clory, Lori, I don't know if it's happening. I love her live trial coverage. I do too. She has a good way of explaining things. My evening's pretty good, Trina. How's yours? It seems so. Now, Amber, you're more focused. Like, it's kind of cool because you and Kelly, one of you's kind of doing a lot on Gannon and one's doing a lot on Lori. And both I'm so interested in. So I'm surprised, though, that you aren't covering Gannon's case. Okay. Lawyers for Keegan Kline have requested a change of plea hearing in their client's child pornography and child exploitation case. In court documents filed Monday in Miami County, Kline's counsel asked for his upcoming pretrial conference and jury trial to be lifted and a change of plea hearing scheduled. Kline faces more than 24 counts related to child pornography, child exploitation, identity deception, and obstruction of justice. Earlier this month, prosecutors released a list of potential witnesses for the upcoming trial. Kline hasn't agreed to a plea deal with the state as outlined in a response filed Monday afternoon by Deputy Prosecutor Courtney Alwine, who said the parties have not negotiated a proposed resolution. Any guilty plea would be without a plea agreement from the state, and the sentence would be determined entirely at this court's discretion, she wrote in her response to the defense's motion. Alwine did not object to a change of plea hearing. Alwine asked the court to convert the scheduled March 30 pretrial conference into a change of plea hearing so that the matter is not further delayed. The state additionally requested the court keep Kline's jury trial on the schedule until a guilty plea is entered. So the prosecutor basically said, okay, you can do it, but don't think you're getting a deal for it. I would love for Jana to go on panel about that. Roz, it'd be so fun. I love you. Anytime one of you guys want to come up and say something about something I'm talking about, especially, I don't know, you guys that I know, even if I don't know you, I still don't mind. I just be cautious about like who we bring up with maybe an overlay or something at first. But yeah, please let me know because I love to hear what you guys. Let me see what I got to pull up my chat on my phone. Oh, thank you, MK. Thank you so much. Oh, yay. Ava, Crazy Mama, Amber Lou, and Will B. That is awesome. Oh, yay, Amber. You're going to, once the trial starts, I'll probably cover a little. Been wrapped up in Murdaugh still. Well, it looks like, now that Stephen Smith is being exhumed, so I don't know that case at all, but that makes me kind of interested. I've watched you when I go in your chats when you guys are my friends are live on that case. I usually haven't. I just like talk to the chat and hang out and talk to you guys about other stuff. I don't absorb a lot of what's being said. So all I know is he was like found near the home, right? Thank you, MK. That was so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. By the way, I'm going to start doing members only lives, but not like just chats because I want to do like once a week offer some members because I post some and but I don't think that's enough. So I thought like once a week we'll do a live chat where the chat is just members. Dan Beadle, KRDO, tweets from the courtroom. He's going to cover it. Thank you, Chica. The Petito trial isn't until next spring. I'm still wrapped up in Murdaugh, too. I know. Which you've kind of stepped into Sarah Boone with me. Oh, my God almighty. I cannot with that one. Kline's case has been delayed multiple times. Court records show his trial is scheduled to start on May 10th. A judge dismissed 5 of the counts against him in November. Prosecutors said Kline used a fake online profile called Anthony Shots to communicate with more than a dozen underage girls in order to solicit photos. While he's never been named as a suspect in the Delphi murders of Abby and Libby, he became linked to the case after it came to light that the Anthony Shots account had communicated with Libby German. Hold on, you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, sorry, you guys. They were moving something like close, and it was very loud. I didn't want to kill your the earbud wearers. That carpet has us all perplexed. Boone and her nasty carpet. I hope he gets jailhouse justice to the full degree. Delphi, oh my gosh, it is cray cray. It is. And have you guys ever, oh God, if you've watched, there's all the talk about the photos and I don't know. There's a lot of conspiracies around Delphi. Police searched Kline's home in Miami County on February 25th, 2017, less than 2 weeks after the Delphi murders. Investigators also searched a section of the Wabash River near Kline's home, although investigators didn't indicate what they were looking for or if they found anything. So, now we're going to switch over to some unknown cases and go through some things happening right now. But first, let me check on you guys. How would you hurt children? I can understand an adult, but not kids. I don't know, Craig Ray. That's one reason why I cover a lot of kids' cases because, I don't know, it just touches me, but it's heartbreaking and devastating, but also I just feel like they could use the extra attention and voice and all that kind of stuff. Gotta wipe your feet to go outside. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is so funny. That was pretty clever, MK. There is more than we know when it comes to Delphi. Agree, Will be. I really do. Oh, thank you, MK. I apologize to my dog after accidentally stepping on his tail in the dark for hours. I don't know how anyone hurts anyone. I know, Ava. But I mean, I do get what they meant. Like you could see like an adult, like you get really angry at an adult or maybe like husband and wife or whatever. But a baby, is there a lot of jailhouse justice in the United States? I'd like to know more. Care, yes. So in the United States, they don't like you. If you hurt babies, you're in trouble when you go to jail. Matter of fact, they actually have an entire section, like most jails have a specific section for the people who hurt kids because they can't be mixed in with general population because they will get killed. Boone looks like she smells like all kinds of ungodly things. Ugh. Okay. Shanquilla Robinson. The family went to the White House, or at least is asking the White House for help. Nathan Millard, man found wrapped in plastic, was left in drug dealer's car for days. What? I didn't see this. Oh my God. Louisiana police said a Georgia man whose body was found wrapped in carpet and plastic suffered a fatal overdose and was discarded by the person who sold him drugs. Derek Perkins allegedly dumped Nathan Millard's body off the scenic highway where it was discovered on March 6. Baton Rouge police said Millard, 43, was seen on February 23rd at a Greyhound bus station where he refused help from a security guard and told him he was seeking something to make him feel better and a girl to take back to his room. What? Derek Perkins allegedly dumped Nathan's body off scenic highway. Baton Rouge police say Nathan was seen February 23rd at a bus station. He refused help and told the security guard he was seeking something to make him feel better and a girl to take back to his room. So he was looking for drugs and a girl? He's married. Oh my God. Yeah, this is the guy who was in the carpet and stuff. Wait, where's she? Guy who killed my stepsister had to be moved to another prison because of the danger. Oh my God, Jana, I am so sorry that even happened. Oh my God. Wow, Roz, that's crazy. 20 years for murder and stuff. Oh my God. I cannot believe he was seeking drugs. Not only that, he was looking for a girl to take home by a sicko teacher. Wow. Jana, I would love to hear about that sometime. An unidentified person reportedly introduced Millard to a prostitute and a man who connected him with Perkins. Introduced Nathan to a prostitute. Oh my God. 2 witnesses told police that Nathan and Perkins left them at a Circle K convenience store and drove away. That's the last time they saw Nathan alive. He's believed to have suffered a fatal overdose in a home, leading Perkins to allegedly wrap his body and leave it in the trunk of the car for up to 4 days. He moved the body when the odor became too strong. Police said Perkins' car was found burned last week, but their canines still detected human decomposition. Unbelievable. WBRZ reported that police searched the home where Millard died and discovered plastic sheeting similar to the kind used to wrap his body. Oh my God. I thought he was clean too, Tiffany, and I just cannot believe any of this. I'm shocked. A preliminary autopsy found no internal or external injuries on Millard. See, I did a lab on his case. I didn't know there was an update, or I probably would have, and I still might do a little pre-recorded video for anybody who doesn't watch the live. But, wow. Meanwhile, Perkins was charged with unlawful disposal of remains, obstruction of justice, simple criminal damage to property, and failure to seek assistance. His bail was $14,000. Wow, that ain't much, you guys. That's pretty low. He was in Louisiana for work, Tiff. He worked for a construction company, and he was doing like a meeting down there or something. Hey, Emily. Okay. Now, personal items. Oh, wow. Look, you guys. Personal items from Murdaugh's former property to be auctioned off. Gannon Stauch. Multiple potential jurors dismissed as trial begins. Oh, God. I haven't heard of this. Actually, wait. I think I did see him on a missing poster. Let's look at this. Scotty Morris. Desperate search continues for missing Indiana boy who may need medical assistance. This is what you're talking about in Indiana. Indiana police continue to search for a 14-year-old last seen Thursday after reportedly getting into some sort of conflict with his family. That's concerning. Crime Online previously reported they issued a silver alert Friday. He was last seen 8:30 Thursday in Eaton, where he lives. He's believed to be in extreme danger and may require medical assistance. Search parties, including volunteers, emergency responders, law enforcement, searched throughout Eaton and the surrounding area over the weekend. Wow. According to Police Chief Jay Turner, police have not had any previous dealings with Scotty or his family, adding that Delta Middle School staff called him a very nice young man. A photo was taken of him on the day he vanished with words scribbled on the front of his white t-shirt. "I'm a liar" and "cheat," among other words, were written on the front of his shirt. Oh, no. Police shared the image shortly after Scotty's disappearance, but have since censored the image after social media complaints. That was the only photo that police were given to display and was quickly posted in an effort to help find Scotty ASAP. Officers came in their own time to search for Scotty and are still working hard. Oh, no. I hope he hasn't went off and hurt himself. "We are very sorry the post seemed as if we were trying to shame him in any way, as that would never be our intent." When asked whether the child's parents are considered suspects, Turner said polygraph tests had been given and were looking elsewhere. Wow. Oh my goodness. He's 5'4", 150 pounds, brown hair, blue eyes. He was wearing a white t-shirt, black and red shorts, and black shoes when he disappeared. You can call 911 if you have information. Oh my God. a t-shirt of their own. No doubt, you guys. The parents had no recent photos except the t-shirt. Now, wait a minute. Who wrote that on his t-shirt? Can you tell, like, has you guys seen it? Hold on, I'm gonna try see if I can pull it up. This is concerning, you guys. Maybe I'll try to take a closer look at this. Oh my God almighty. Was it that picture of him crying? There it is. I'm a liar. Hurt. I hurt my BFF. Cheat on my... Oh my God. With a sad face. And he's crying. Why did they take that picture? Oh my God. The t-shirt says it all. This is heartbreaking. The t-shirt. Oh my God, you guys. I hadn't heard of this. He was married, Tiffany. Yeah. Oh my God. The shirt he was wearing is awful. Signs of abuse from the home. Oh my Lord. Polygraph my butt. I don't trust this. The parents did. Oh my God, you guys. This is devastating. Look at that poor boy. I have a 14-year-old. I can never imagine taking a picture of him like that. There is no way in hell. I can never imagine even allowing himself to talk about himself like that. Or me talk about him like that. I don't call my kids names like liar and stuff like that. And I'll never let them say that to each other. Oh my God. They took down the pic of him wearing the t-shirt written on. He was upset when he left. Haven't heard anything from parents. This is pissing me off. Someone put him in the shirt to shame him. Search his name on Reddit. Okay. Hey, Sleuth Mom. Oh my God. Well, I'm just learning about it, Sleuth Mom. I do a show, like I do a stream over here sometimes where we just go through cases that from Crime Online because they have a lot of cases that nobody's really heard of. And that's kind of what we were doing. And then I ran across his. They shaved it. They also shaved his head like that as punishment that day. Oh my God. Pics of his siblings with broken limbs. Okay, let me look. This is awful. Hold on one sec, you guys. I was just forwarding those to my messenger. A grown-up wrote that shit. I'm no dummy. There you go, Tiff. You remind me of Truth Teller. You guys both have the same kind of, just call it just exactly how you see it. Humiliation. Oh my God almighty, you guys. I know, it's definitely effed up. They should have gotten them. Modine. People went after law enforcement saying it was further humiliating him. That's why they took it down. Oh my God. I'm going to remove that comment. Hold on. Let me get my thing out. I didn't even mean to read that out loud. And I know you're just, yeah, let me take that. Oh my God almighty. Yeah, hey Jen. Let me pull up Reddit. Yeah, and no offense to you, Modine. I know it's your thing to be kind of silly like that, but I just don't want to disrespect him. Yeah, I just don't want it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Bendy Lou. The school had to provide police with the other photo. And the shirt, yeah. I had to step out and help mom. That's okay. I'm from Kentucky. This is the first I've heard of this. Shit shaker. I like your name. Bendy Lou. Jen, I would love for you to your name on here to say that. We need more answers. I live here in Indiana and this rocked me to my core. Oh my goodness. Okay. Which one should I click on, you guys? This one has the most Scotty Morris, age 14, is missing from Eaton. He was claimed to be a runaway. The photo on the stairs was the evening of the 16th when he went missing. The parents punished him by shaving his head and placing him in a shirt with handwritten demeaning writing. I hope he didn't go off and hurt himself, though. You know, after I know they said they're looking elsewhere, so obviously there's some kind of something leading to something. However, when you treat a baby like this, it wouldn't be surprising if they would hate themselves. Knowing the people we know that do wonderful things to try and do right for this world. Happened in Indiana. Yeah, Shay, no doubt. Okay. It was the only recent photo parents had. Hold on, we're going to go back and see what else. I wonder what they mean by that. They're looking in another, like they're looking somewhere else. Photos from the Eaton search for Scotty Morris found on Facebook. Let's look what the area kind of looks like. So they have dogs out and oh no. Are his parents in jail? I don't think so, shit shaker. They must have some info that clears the parents, and it indeed started out as a runaway. Crazy Mama, it says March 16th. I thought I read they put him in that shirt because he was mean to his younger sibling. They should. I don't disagree, Maria. I would never, ever, ever talk to my kids like that. Try to humiliate them, shave their head for punishment. Nothing. Those kind of things. That just it really pisses me off. I cannot imagine doing that to your baby who you love, right? You like I see my kids and I'm just like, I don't know. I have all the most, like, all the good feelings, and I just cannot. I don't get it. Whatever. That's just the problem with the world we live in. There's some sick freaking people out there. There's sick people on YouTube too. Don't forget it, because let me tell you what, YouTube is no different than any other place in the world. There's a lot of sick and crazy ass people on here too. Cruel beyond words. Punishment, it's not punishment, it's pure abuse. I'm a tough love mama, but that's too far. Me too, crazy mama. And look, my mom was all about tough love. I love that. There's no better way to show someone that you love them and you want the best for them than telling them the hard truth. The shit that is hard to say, but it's the truth and they need to hear it. That is love. That is like to me, that is the most purest form of love, because it's honest, But I hope if Scotty Morris is listening, he knows he's loved. Parents aren't worth your life. You are better than them. Don't let anyone break you. You are worthy. Oh, that is true, Modine. Kids will abuse their siblings, then curse out their parents, and parents won't do a thing. They'll then go out to a bar, run into a man, try the same thing, and end up dead. That is so true. And you know what? Oh, I can't with kids these days. If I talk to my mom the way I see some of these kids treating their parents, kids are too spoiled. They don't, number one, even my generation, half of them don't want to work because they were overly spoiled. And, they walk around treating everybody like shit. They think they're the center of attention or the center of the world. But there's nothing that irks me more than like a child who just talks wrong, like talks disrespectfully to their mom or their dad or any adult, like I would have been backhanded in the mouth and I would have never been allowed to do anything. Humiliating a child does not help discipline them. It just F's them up. Yep. Humiliation is not discipline. I agree, you guys. Hey, addicted to art and crime. No, Modine, I still wouldn't call my kids a liar because it's like if I hear them calling each other that, I'm going to get pissed. It's one thing to tell a lie, but it's another thing to be a liar. And I just wouldn't do that. That's just me personally. The mother gave a statement on the local news and she was fake crying. Okay, we got to look at that. I wonder if it's on YouTube. Scotty Morris, mother plea. That's what I'll search, I guess. Okay, I got it. Better believe mine did. I said what I said. Kids don't get their ass whipped anymore. No, that's true. A lot of them don't. Okay, so when I was growing up, we didn't really get spanked. I didn't because I didn't do, like, I really liked to be good when I was little. It wasn't until I was a teenager I acted out. But like my brothers and stuff did, my grandpa would make them get a switch, Okay, let's listen to Mom. I got to mute.
Delaware County boy, the 14-year-old, has been missing since Thursday. Right now, the mother of the teen is giving us a statement about his disappearance outside of the Eaton Police Department. Our Rich Nye is there live right now with an update on the search.
Yeah, Matthew, we're in Eaton, Indiana. This is just north of Muncie. The search continues for 14-year-old Scotty Morris, missing since 8:30 on Thursday night when he left his home. I'm going to introduce the police chief here, Jay Turner, who's also going to introduce the mother.
Thank you very much. This is Felicia Morris. She is Scotty Morris's mother. We've been working with Felicia for the last 3 days and she's been very cooperative with our investigation. We had decided that she wanted to talk to Scotty personally, so that's why we're here.
Do I hold that?
No, you're okay. Go ahead.
Scott, I love you, and I want you to come home. And I know that you're mad and confused, and I'm afraid that you're scared of all of this. Everyone is out looking for you, and we're not trying to scare you. You're not in trouble. Okay? If you're in a house and they come to you and you don't want to go out because it's the cops.
Okay. I do get why people are saying, I'm not going to be hard on the mom. I'm trying really hard to change my ways and not be, when cases are happening like this, and not be placing blame places, because I'm telling you, it don't end well. Oftentimes we're wrong. We don't know what police know. All I will say is I see why people are saying, now you guys can have all your, it's different for you guys to have your opinions. Because think about it, I'm broadcasting this out to other people. I don't know, just out of responsibility, trying to do the right thing. I want to be more careful. But I see why people are saying that she is fake crying, because she's doing that voice as if she's crying, but she's not crying. There's no tears. You know what I mean? So my mom beat the hell out of me, and I don't even really think about that. When she falsely humiliated me, though, that screwed me up my entire life. Ava, I am so sorry. I am so, so sorry. When I first heard this, I asked, did he bully somebody? Why would his parents have him wear this shirt? I am trying to look at all sides. I personally don't believe her. He probably did run away. She got on my nerves. I just started looking into this one. I just found it myself. Hey. I feel bad I made that last comment. There are plenty of ones. I don't even know what your comment was, to be honest. So I was going to say, it's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. But it's always a good thing to want to do better. That's all I know. Falsely doing things is not right. Let's see. It's Monday, and that's too long for a kid to be missing. I do agree. This is not what you say when your child is missing. She is blaming your child and trying to set him up, saying he is afraid of the police. That's kind of what Letecia did as well, in a way, Oh, that's true, because you told Michelle told me that last time last time we had a long conversation. I remember you saying that Amber was like your morning show. Hey, Jane Doe. Baby D, there is a missing child. Scotty Morris is his name. He's 14 years old. He's been missing since the 16th. I think that's Thursday. And they're saying that he's in, I wonder if there's some kind of medication. There's a reason why they're who may need medical assistance, it says. There's a silver alert for Scotty Morris, who was last seen 8:30. He is believed to be in extreme danger and may require medical assistance. That's what it says. Okay, let's finish listening to Mom.
Reach out. Me and Dad will come get you, okay? I love you, and I just want you to come home. I need you to know that you're safe. Please just call 911. Tell anyone. I need you home. I just need you home, okay? And I love you so much, okay?
Thank you. That is Felicia Morris, the mother of Scotty Morris, who has been missing since 8:30 on Thursday night when he left his house. Now, the concern is that Scotty was just wearing a white T-shirt and black and red shorts. And Chief here, Jay Turner, who's also going to...
This is Felicia Morris. She is Scotty Morris's mother. We've been working with Felicia for the last 3 days, and she's been very cooperative with our investigation. We had decided that she wanted to talk to Scotty personally, so that's why we're here.
Do I hold that?
No, you're okay. Go ahead.
Scott, I love you. And I want you to come home. And I know that you're mad and confused. And I'm afraid that you're scared of all of this. Everyone is out looking for you. And we're not trying to scare you. You're not in trouble. Okay? If you're in the house and they come to you and you don't want to go out because it's the cops, reach out. Me and Dad will come get you, okay? I love you, and I just want you to come home. I need you to know that you're safe. Please just call 911. Tell anyone. I need you home. I just need you home, okay? And I love you so much, okay?
Thank you. That is Felicia Moore.
Okay. Um, there were no tears. I agree, Lori. She passed a lie detector test though, so we got to keep that in mind. Or they make it appear as if she did because they said they have given the parents a polygraph and they are looking somewhere else. So we have to remember that. I do think that she knows that he's scared of getting in trouble. That's what I think. That's what I got from that. And there might be a good reason why he's scared, you know? That was depressing. I raised my son with plenty of discipline when he was growing up, but I can't remember ever intentionally doing something to intentionally humiliate him as a form of punishment. Chris, her last name Murdaugh? Goodness, that woman's guilty as sin. I don't know why I read that in my West Virginia. I feel like you have a West Virginia accent. I'm afraid you're scared of all of us. That implies that they punish him frequently because otherwise, why would he be afraid of his own mother? That's kind of what I got from it too. She also said, I know you're mad. Huh. I just hope he's okay. I think we'll follow it and see what happens. Let me let it finish playing out though.
The mother of Scotty Morris, who has been missing since 8:30 on Thursday night when he left his house. Now, the concern is that Scotty was just wearing a white t-shirt and black and red shorts. And so it's obviously been very cold these last few days. And so there's great concern for where Scotty is. The search has continued for 4 days. There are some 90 volunteers out searching today, Matthew. We've been out with those crews as the search continues along the Mississinawa River here in Eden. Again, we're just north of Muncie in Eden, Indiana, a community of just 1,500 people looking for this 14-year-old who's missing, Scotty Morris.
Don't you ever apologize to us.
Okay. Rena, it's in Indiana. Does he have a twin? She has a set of twins, but the pics were so old it's hard to tell. I don't know. Yes. This was on live today. One who sees. Actually, some people were streaming the jury. Actually, something is really off in my opinion. That I know, me too. We're going to move on and look at maybe one more case. I'm going to end at 7 because Melissa has a live and I wanted to watch it. It's on Lori Vallow. And I got some things to take care of here, but God, it is sad. That crying, sad face is sad. I can't get over the Nathan Millard. I cannot get over that. Yeah. Vicious rumors. Buster Murdaugh denies involvement in death of high school classmate found near Murdaugh property. See, I'm kind of interested in that one. I might actually look at that in my own free time just because it's. Oh my God, a Pennsylvania mother of 2 was mauled to death by her neighbor's Great Danes, and one of her sons saw at least the beginning of the attack. Oh my God. Colorado dentist charged with poisoning wife. Wow. James Tolliver Craig drove his wife to the hospital on Wednesday morning when she complained of severe headaches and dizziness. Once there, investigators say she deteriorated rapidly and was put on a ventilator in intensive care. A short time later, she was declared brain dead, police said. Meanwhile, police were investigating the details and determined the victim had been poisoned. They obtained an arrest warrant for Craig not long after his wife was taken off life support. When the suspicious details of this case came to light, our team of officers and homicide detectives tirelessly worked to uncover the truth behind the victim's sudden illness and death. It was quickly discovered this was in fact a heinous, complex, and calculated murder. I am very proud of our major crimes homicide unit's hard work in solving the case. Wow. Wonder what she was poisoned with. Oh, look here. An Alabama chiropractor dosed his wife with lead. Oh, my God. North Carolina firefighters responding to an illegal burn Sunday morning found human remains in the debris of the fire pit. Self-inflicted gunshot victim nearby. Wow, Missouri sheriff deputies charged with street gang activities for helping dad try to kidnap his daughter. A Missouri County sheriff and 2 of his deputies have been arrested, charged with helping a resident of the county to kidnap his daughter from their mother during a domestic dispute. The father, Donald Rick Gaston, was arrested along with Iron County Sheriff Jeff Burkett and two deputies. The Missouri Highway Patrol, which conducted the investigation that led to the arrest, is now helping police the county about 95 miles south of St. Louis. All 4 men have been booked into Washington County Jail on a variety of charges. The charging documents say the kidnapping plan was apparently hatched after an incident between Gaston, a significant property owner in the area, and the mother of his child on February 8th. The documents say he was physically aggressive to the woman. Then the documents say the police worked to help him kidnap his daughter on February 10th and 11th. The documents accuse the law enforcement officers of making a fake request for the detention and arrest of the mother to the dispatch center and inserting a fake stop and hold instruction on her record. To locate the mother and daughter, the sheriff and his deputies fraudulently pinged their cell phones and gave the information to Gaston. At the time, they were in a location in Jefferson County seeking refuge from Gaston. Burkett is also accused of telling county dispatchers that the mother had kidnapped the daughter, was drunk, and that the child was injured. At one point, an affidavit says the dispatcher could hear another male voice in the background of the call with Burkett, as if the unidentified male was telling Burkett what to say. The court documents say that Burkett identified himself as Gaston on the phone with the dispatchers. All 4 of the men have been charged with participating in criminal street gang activities, conspiring to commit felonies, and stalking. Burkett faces charges of attempted kidnapping. That's crazy, you guys. This just shows you the cops, there's good and bad in every profession, period. That's just the truth. Okay, let me talk to you guys for a minute while we wait on Melissa to start. Oh, welcome, Random Man. Thank you for joining. Hey, Corinne. I'm trying to think what we should do the members only chat on. I don't know if it will just be like a regular true. I don't know. I've got to figure it out. I go to Sheets down the road every morning. Newspaper by the front door has an article about someone being shot about every day. It's awful. It really is. Ran the man, I'm doing pretty good, but I will say I had a very busy week last week, and today and last night I was up late. So today I came back after taking the kids to school, and I slept till like 12:30, and I never sleep like that. Usually I wake up like every hour because I have to pee after having my kids. Hey, one who sees, trying to make new friends on a new chat is so awkward. I'm sorry. It is awkward. Well, don't be awkward here because, yeah, just don't. This is the best chat on the tubes. I'm serious. These are the best people on the tubes. So, Connie, that's okay. I appreciate you guys just being here. Honestly, I really, really do. So, and I wouldn't do the members only chats, or I don't want to do just videos because I want everybody to be able to watch, but I do want to offer like at least one day a week where members, because I don't know, you gotta, I feel like you have to, I don't know. Oh my God. Yesterday, I watched a live last night of a creator who's not really in the true crime community, but they're like right on the outside. And they were straight up like asking for money, like for like 15, 20 minutes. They're like, okay, come on now, more donations, more donations. I've got a limit. I'm trying to meet my limit. I'll let you know when I get there. I'm not there yet. And I'm like, what the fuck? These people don't owe you nothing. You know, they really don't. So it's just people being kind, but it's not they owe you for your entertainment. If you were that entertaining, you could make a lot of money on AdSense. You get paid by the views. So if you were that entertaining, you should have so many views that it doesn't matter. You don't have to pay people. Or ask for money. I don't know. It was just so gross. You can be you here. Absolutely. I was up with y'all last night and I had to work at 8 this morning. Oh my gosh, baby D, you got to take a good nap today or go to sleep early. I'm old and haven't been chatting very, very long. That's okay. Drives me crazy. Oh, what you were watching. Oh my God. I would say it, but I don't really want to have any problems, but I'll send it to you. It's a creator who's not in the true crime. It's more of a drama creator, but she has talked about some true crime a little bit. And she was literally, I don't know. I just could not believe it. I'm like, who do you think you are? Nobody owes you anything. When somebody's like generous enough to super chat or something, like, you should be so thankful. Don't demand. I can't. It's disgusting. Who do donation trains? I don't like that either. You don't look old. You're hot. All right, you guys. Then you have this. Yeah, I just don't like the. Thank you. I just don't. Thank you so much, Chris. That is so sweet. I just don't like I don't like it at all. Just because, yeah, they don't owe you anything, and demanding it like that and making, and especially when you're not true crime, but you have touched on it, and also at that point, then it starts to be just. It's wrong no matter what, but once you involve tragedies and stuff like that, it just becomes just so morally fucked up. Do you know if T Stauch trial will be live? Yes, it will be. Tell me in private. I will. It will be WebEx. Yes. Jade is never on time anyways. Well, it's time, so hopefully she's over there. People that enjoy the content, yes, they will. And when they do, be so appreciative of it and don't act like they owe it to you, because nobody owes you anything. If you were that entertaining, you would have a show on cable television or a podcast that has blown, you know what I mean? Just, oh God, gross. Thank you, Michelle. I love you guys. All right, I'm going to let you guys go and see you over at Melissa Jade's if you're interested in Lori Vallow. Let me see. I'll have the mods. Actually, I'll just go ahead and drop it. One sec. I'm going to come in on my phone and drop it. And then otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, maybe I'll drop it, but my thing won't load. Here we go. I'm going to share the link that I'm putting in the chat is her upcoming live. So thank you, Jana. She changed it to 8:30. Oh, well, then I'll see you guys over there at 8:30. Yeah, and I hope you guys have a good night. And they passed the firing squad execution law. Well, maybe Brian Koberger potentially may be on the other end of that. So that'll be interesting. Thank you, Will be. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you to my mods. I love and appreciate you all. I really do. See you tomorrow, Chris. Hasta mañana. See, you probably didn't know I knew what you were saying. No, I can speak a little tiny, very little bit of Spanish, but oh, thank you, Nora's grandma. I love and appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Sunset gazing, it's that link I put in the chat.